Hi friends, I'm back with another journal share. This time I'm using one of the antique books that I found on my antique shopping spree about 2 weeks ago now. This is one of three books like it that I picked up. This one is volume 11 of the Young Folks Library, and it is titled Wonders of Earth, Sea, and Sky. And so I'm going to give her the name of Wonder. The cover is gorgeous. It's an embossed cover. Leather at least it looks like leather. A mother reading to her two little kids in front of the fireplace. She's 4 signatures thick and 12 pages in each signature, which makes it a total of 192 pages front and back. She is 5 3/8 inches wide and 8 inches tall. Seam binding is what gives it the tie. So let's get started. The front cover. Oh, I have secured or reinforced the spine with some fabric. Here's the front cover. There's a nice slim tag that goes into this little pocket with place to journal. And this little thing flips up so that you can open this up. And there's a cloth covered corner tuck here. You can do some journaling within this page. It's an old ledger page. And there's an old prescription that I've put on a back for some more journaling space. Some wool thread that I got on my little antique shopping day. And then this is a copy of an old Easter card. I've sewn around it and given it, see, this is some coffee stained paper. A little pull tab there. Okay. Lots of journaling space, lots of digital files that are available on my Etsy store within. Here's a dictionary segment, and it's all about the word wonder. So we've got wonder, 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 all the different definitions of wonder. Then there's wonderful, wonderfully, wonderfulness, wondering, wonderingly, wonderland, on and on and on. And then I wanted to include bits and pieces of the original book, and this is one of the title pages of the book, Wonders of Earth, Sea, and Sky. And so it is 1927, and the back of that page is here, and I backed it with some tracing paper so that the page itself would be a little stronger and you can see through the copy or the tracing paper. The original copyright was 1901, 1902, 1910. But this particular book I guess was copyright 1927. Got some music pages, and to increase the amount of journaling spaces, I have tons of old prescriptions. So on the back, right on the back, I've glued the front down to the music page, but you can journal here. This is a nice fun ledger. Another form that's kind of like ledger. When I copy dye it, everything kind of bleeds, which it's kind of a cool look. Some copy stain. This was the a page that was in that ledger. I cut it in half lengthwise, and then folded it in half for this book. It's just a neat old color. It's an old paper. The centers of each signature have my wallflower digitals, and I just love them, especially when they're coffee dyed. They're just gorgeous. I love large graphics. This is an original page in the book. I cut it down a little bit so it wouldn't take up so much room, and then I've just paper clipped it to the page. The book is about all the wonders of the earth, and this is a picture of a geyser and a rainbow, and there's an Indian on his horse. And again, here's another prescription that's been glued onto a music page so that you can use the back of it to journal on. I'm going to try to get through this fairly quickly because my internet doesn't allow me to upload very fast. It takes forever to upload my videos, so we'll go through it pretty fast. Again, here's some more journaling space, more journaling space. I just printed on an old, let's see, copy of a dictionary page. I love this bird image. I put a day note here from the yearbook notebook that I have. There's another of the center. And here is a comet. A little decoupage on top of, or collage on top of this kind of a busy gridded sheet of paper. And so this gives you a little extra clear place to write. And from an old book, flower book, I just thought that was pretty, these little tiny flowers. The other side of that dictionary page with a bird. Another prescription. This one's a light blue. Here's a music theory lesson page. Somebody got a green star. Some fern leaves, pretty flowers. This is a real light paper. It's paint masking paper. I put two together and sewed them together and made a page out of it. Center of this one is gorgeous with two little birds. And here's another picture from the original book. It's a picture of a volcano. There's the other side of that music theory page. There's more music theory. Some journaling cards all ready for you. This is probably my favorite. This is another of the pages from the book, and it says "Where Sponges Grow." I think it's a gorgeous piece of art. I love it. Some more ephemera. Pretty bird. This was the library card pocket in the book. Thought it would be fun to include it, and the cards that came with it. And then the back cover. We have another file folder here, covered in dictionary paper. Some of my digitals here, book library calling numbers. This one flips out and gives you some more space to journal. And then there's a little card with some little girls, or I shouldn't say little, they're high school age girls, and journaling space. And that just goes in that little pocket. And then there's more space to journal and another tuck spot. Found this little bird in a songbird book, and I put some journaling paper on the back of that. So that is it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be putting her up on the Etsy store soon. Hope you have a good rest of the day and your new year is starting out great. Thanks for looking.